Hi everyone, I'm Samyuktha and this is Anirvin and we'll be your quiz masters for today. How is everybody feeling? We can see that a good number of you are feeling good. To the one person who asked us, don't ask me, I hope you feel better soon. Let's move on to the next question.
No, you have to wait, Samyukta, I think. Okay. In this, yes, everyone, 20 out of the 21 people, that's not bad. That means everybody's connected. You can move. Yeah.
So we want to know, how old are you guys?
Ask us these questions. They're
Oh,
old.
wow, 21, around our age, 19.
No, I'm also more, I'm not joined.
55.
55. Oh, everlasting youth. I love that for you. Love that for you. Let's go.
This is great.
Oh, this is nice. We have a nice number of people from different ages joining here. That's really nice. So where are you guys joining us from? We'd love to know how many people are from India, or if any one of you is joining from some other country. Tell us. Oh, Netherlands, Nigeria, Delhi, Colombia, Ghana, Stockholm. NIT Trichy represent. Let's go. You've got a diverse audience in terms of where y'all are coming from as well. We hope you enjoy the quiz. Let's move on. Okay, so let's begin with the actual quiz right now. So the first question is something regarding environmental karma, which essentially means that whatever you do to nature, you will get back later on. So if you do good to nature, nature will do good to you. So keeping this in mind, among these 4 actions, reducing single-use plastics, supporting sustainable fisheries, frequent air travel, and participating in coastal cleanups, which action do you think is not linked to good environmental karma? It's a really easy question, so
We're expecting all of you to get the correct answer.
But how do you type the correct answer?
you can choose one of the 4 options.
In the
one
app
of the
and
4
please press submit.
Yeah.
Submit.
Yes. Choose one of them and press submit. In your phone, Ratna.
Oh,
Maybe
in
give
my
them
phone.
more time, please.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Because there are 4 people who haven't yet answered. So that would be good.
I don't think I'll be able to.
Then you can just tell us your answer. We'll count it.
I think 20 of our viewers have answered so far. Shall we move on with the answer?
Okay. Or does anybody need help? Is it working? You can speak up.
I don't have the app on my phone.
Okay. Now, if you can, just Neha, just send the photo on the chat again, and then maybe if she does the QR code, she'll get it. Otherwise, we move on.
I mean, normal camera, we can just scan the photos.
You can use your GPay or your payment device also. That's what I do, and I feel extremely challenged in trying to do these things. So
Yeah, but what do I scan? I'm on GPay. What do I scan?
Yeah, the thing is, you just point the thing at the
QR code. But then let me just share 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Can you stop this?
Sure.
Because I just, for 1 minute, I will put the QR code again and participate. Okay. Here.
Yeah.
Scan this, please.
Yeah. With the GPay or whatever payment thing, the one which says QR code.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I will stop sharing And somebody please keep on putting it every 10 minutes on the or 5 minutes into the chat for the quiz.
One
Okay.
thought,
ma'am.
maybe next time, on the screen itself, on the various pages, you can have
Put
the
the
QR
QR code.
permanently.
Yeah, yeah. That is a good idea. Okay, so now please continue. Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. Most of you have clicked option 3, which is frequent air travel for leisure, and you would be absolutely correct because that is an action that's not doing good to the environment. Henceforth, you're not going to get good environmental karma.
Here we can see that of the greenhouse gas emissions, transport, aviation and shipping is one of the contributors for greenhouse gas emissions, but transport and electricity and heat are the largest contributors. Transport through other means because they're more commonly used, like cars, buses, and so on. And heat generation, electricity generation.
So you don't really have to feel bad about going by flight to your vacation because it's not technically the highest contributor of pollution. So let's take a look at this picture here. And to all of us who've been to a beach, I'm sure we've had to wade through multiple rows and rows of plastics and other sort of garbage to actually see the ocean. Which takes us to our second question. How do you think so much muck actually enters the beaches and consequently into our oceans? We have 4 options here: agricultural runoff, discharge from industries, poor waste management from a household perspective, and all of the above. This is also a very easy question, so hoping all of you get it right.
It seems like most of you are on the right track.
We have a very intelligent audience here.
We're still looking for responses from almost half of you, so please turn in here.
I'm completely challenged by this. Anyway,
So anyone who's coming now, you can see in the chat the QR code. Otherwise, you can go use your browser, go to bootclap.com and use that code FIN4WWD.
I think we've got a good number of responses. We'll go to the answer. Most of you have gotten it correct. It is all of the above.
So here you can see the various ways that waste enters the ocean. So all the waste that we dump from our homes, from industries, from even fisheries, fishing nets and such, eventually ends up in the ocean. Like downstream, they end up in the ocean. And of the waste that enters the ocean, you can see here that most of it is plastic. Right? Plastic bags, plastic bottles, use and throw items that you take for granted every day. Only about 6 to 7% here are glass and drink cans and such, which don't contain plastic. So it is plastic that is harming our oceans the most.
So given that this session is about the blue flag certification for beaches, before we actually give you guys the answer, think about it for a while. What do you think the purpose behind a blue flag certified beach is? What should a blue flag certified beach look like? There's no right or wrong answer to this. You guys can be as creative as you want. Just let us know what you think.
So please type out your answer for this and hit submit, and we'll be able to see all of your answers here in a cloud. They will be anonymous, so we won't know that you're the one who has written this.
Plain, very direct and to the point.
No plastic, no waste. Yes, blue.
Blue.
No litter, clean.
Accessible. That is really important.
Yes.
Full of natural life. Waste free with golden. Golden.
golden sands, actually, I wanted to say, but it
Oh,
didn't
okay,
fit.
okay.
Clean and pure.
Fish visible. Less tourist. That's going to be really interesting based on what we have in store for you here on.
Sanitation facilities, yes.
Dustbins also, yes. Blue, sparkling, pure. Existence of marine life.
Seashells.
Fair enough, yeah. Oh, we're getting a lot of responses. Consistently clean. Consistency is so important. It's easy to just clean up a beach and get a certificate for it. It has to be consistent. I like that point. All right, we've gotten a good number of responses, and most of you have gotten the answer right on the nail.
So the blue flag certification is awarded based on 33 criteria that the Foundation for Environmental Education looks after. So the main criteria include environment education, which is educating the local people of the surrounding beach area about how they can better improve the beach and the biodiversity there. The water quality, whether the bathing water and the drinking water available at the beach are of good quality, whether it can support the people living around, whether it satisfies biological microbe content and all that. Environment management, establishing committees, ensuring that the beach complies with environmental regulations, and there's provision for waste disposal, there's provision for handling sensitive environments like coral reefs and such. And also safety for the people who come, accessibility, as many people had pointed out, for people with disabilities, availability of restrooms, availability of clean drinking water. And all of these make up the criteria for whether a blue flag certificate is awarded or not to a beach.
So since we've given you guys the criteria, now you think about it and tell us, do you think all criteria is equal in measuring whether a beach would fit into the blue flag standard? Or do you think some criteria might be considered more important than the others? What do you think?
Looks like people are thinking for this.
Yeah, actually, that's nice.
Yeah.
Depends on the country.
We have a little bit of a spread, but
Yeah.
most people seem to be going for some criteria more critical. Interesting. Okay, so most of you turn out to be right because some criteria do tend to be more critical. So, have any action that that looks to further the sustainability of an area needs to pertain to this triple bottom line for sustainability, right? Whether it helps our planet, the people, and the prosperity of the region. So, the thing that affects all three together is the water quality of the area, because that affects both the sea creatures and living creatures, and also tourism, whether the place is amenable to people visiting it, and also the local population and how they can survive off the beach, right? So sustainability, the true thing that pertains to sustainability as part of this triple bottom line is the water quality, and hence that is the most important criteria.
So here we put the number of the 33 criteria that fits into each part of this. You can look at the triple bottom line like a three-legged stool. If one leg breaks or something, you still can't use the stool.
So of the criteria, we have tried to profile the different criteria and see which of the triple bottom line they fit into. And to us, it seems as if most of these criteria are people-centric or centered around the prosperity of the region, and the fewest are for the environment, which is an interesting observation to make for a certificate that says we are promoting the environment of this region, right? So,
given that we've talked about the different criteria and what a blue flag certificate aims to see in a beach, what do you think are the benefits of awarding the certificate?
So this is also a question where you type out the answer and we'll be able to see all of your answers out.
Meaning there are no right or wrong answers. We just want to see what our audience might think that the blue flag certificate might be used for. Prestige, awareness creation, tourism, edible fish.
In a way, that is true, because if the environment,
fish.
Yeah. Attracting tourists, better marine life.
See that you can swim in. It's an orientating people.
Hmm. Conservation is. So we have a variety of answers, which all
Most seem to be going towards tourism and tourism enhancement.
and awareness creation. So this turns out to be what the blue flag aims to get.
So all of you who voted for tourism and orienting people, I think that would go under community development. All of you are correct. So these are the 4 main impacts of the blue flag certification. The first one is obviously environmental benefits, because a beach has to be clean for a long period of time to be able to avail the certification. So thus the environment in that region is going to be benefited. Second of all, educational impact. If a region is looking for their beach to get the blue flag certification, the people living there are going to learn about the fact that such a certification exists, and there are so many criteria that we need to fulfill to be able to get that certification. Thirdly, tourism enhancement, which goes without saying. A beach with excellent water quality is going to attract a lot of tourists to come and enjoy. Fourthly, community development, because availing the blue flag certification does need a lot of support and motivation from the community that lives there itself.
So having known that, we'd like you to guess which country has the highest number of blue flag certificates as of right now. So
Take a wild guess. A lot of people are voting for Mauritius.
Mauritius, interesting.
Interesting.
Perhaps because it's an island and
Probably, yeah.
a lot of beaches.
Smart.
We'd like to get more votes in. So do vote quickly.
Wow.
I think Mauritius seems to be winning with 10 votes.
Wow. They'll feel happy if they know.
So,
And to all of the people who voted for Mauritius, I hate to break it to you, you're wrong. But it is a good educated guess, though. I would have also gone with that. The country that actually has the highest number of blue flag certifications is Spain.
and here you can see a few of the most beautiful beaches from Spain that are blue flag certified.
So this question is
Along similar lines, we'd like to ask you which African country is the only African country to currently have blue flag certified beaches.
shout out to all our African friends who joined this meet.
Again, take a wild guess, just like the last question.
No, it's between South Africa and Tunisia. I feel like I'm running a football match or something.
Sure.
Oh, Morocco seems to be catching up. No votes for Kenya. Interesting.
But it seems South Africa is winning this vote by a decent margin. At 4 votes.
We'll wait for another 10 seconds and then we'll let you know if the majority vote is the correct vote or not.
And you would all be right, because South Africa is the only African country with blue flag beaches. So here you can see a few of the blue flag beaches from South Africa and a map of all the beaches that are certified along their coastline. So there have also been multiple studies about South African beaches and how the waste gets to these places, how litter, what the composition of the litter in these beaches are. And this has been a direct consequence of these places being awarded blue flags. So again, along similar lines, we'd like to ask you, which country has the lowest number of blue flag certified beaches of this list?
Again, wild guess. Oh my God, why is India winning? India has 5 votes.
It seems most people think
Most people seem to be thinking India has the lowest number of blue flag certified beaches. 10 people. 11. All right then. Do we move on to the answer?
I think we do.
And to all of you who voted India, I am so disappointed in you guys. How could you think that? It's Kenya with currently no blue flag certified beaches as of now. So Kenya would be the one with the lowest ranking among the countries. And for all of you who voted for India, I'd like to enlighten you to the fact that India already has 12 blue flag certified beaches, with I think another 3 more down the line.
So, knowing so much about the blue flag certification, on this slide, you can see photos of a blue flag beach in Puri, that people congratulating the beach, people relaxing on the beach. And there are also photos of people gathering around the beach in protests and people whose livelihood depends on the beach, right? So we'd like to ask you, does the blue flag certification, does it primarily work as an environment management tool? Does it support the fisher folk? Does it support the locals who depend on the beach itself? Or is it mainly just a tourism promotional tool that exists to promote like the prosperity of the region and show that the beach is clean, right? So pick an answer. There is no correct answer. We
This
just
is a poll question. We'd just like to know how many of you think which one among the 3 options is more aligned to the correct one.
we'd like to gauge the audience, and the answer to this question will slowly be revealed to you as the
Panel
webinar.
members speak over the rest of the webinar. Okay. Oh, it's between the first 2 options. A lot of people seem to be agreeing that it doesn't. It's not primarily supporting locals, which is interesting.
Most people seem to think it is an environmental
Mental management tool.
which it is to an extent, I would say. All right, 10 seconds left. Please turn your votes in quickly. Okay, so
Most of the audience thinks it is primarily an environmental management tool. And with that, we come to our last question of this quiz. We hope you've been having a good time so far. So the last question is, India, as I'd already mentioned, India has 12 blue flag beaches, and maintaining these blue flag beaches takes a significant amount of efforts in cleaning, community education, etc. So who do you think does it? Do you think the government takes up these initiatives? Do you think the government has time to do this in so many beaches across the country? Or do you think it's done by a private organization or an NGO? What do you guys think? How many of India's blue flag beaches are managed by private organizations? All 12. Ooh, 8. All 12 seems to be winning.
a lot of people don't seem to have faith in our governments to handle such complex operations. But
Hey, some people say none. Okay, 5
Hmm.
people have said none.
interesting. So it is a race between all and none.
Oh, it's 6 versus 9. All and none. I think we've gotten a good number.
Yes, we will push in another 10 seconds.
We'll push in another 10 seconds.
So
To everybody who actually thought about this and voted for a particular answer, we hate to break it to you. This was a trick question and we don't know the answers ourselves. There is no available data as to what number of beaches are managed by the government or what is managed by private or who manages these beaches mostly at all. We're sorry about that. So with this, we come to the end of our quiz. We hope you guys had fun. And here on, it's time to learn more about the blue flag certification and its multiple nuances and who it benefits and who it doesn't. Thank you so much for participating in the quiz, and we hope you have fun during the panel sessions and the rest of the webinar as well.
thank you very much for participating here. On to the panel discussion coming up next.
See you.
Thank you.